Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris. My name is Laura Higgs, and today I'm privileged to have with me Mark Gillis, who is the president of the Legion right here in Souris. Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Welcome to our
Thanks for
show.
having us. Yeah.
Now, I have a couple questions for you. I understand that you have brought a few facts to us about how Canada has contributed to world security. Can you share them with us?
I can. So I did a little research in preparation for today, and I'm going to read from my notes because I wouldn't be able to remember it all
Perfectly
in my head.
fine.
But yeah, from 1914 to 1918, 650,000 Canadians served in World War I. 66,000 died, 172,000 were wounded. Their efforts forged Canada as a country. We became a nation. In 1935 to 1945, World War II, 1 million served, 43,000 killed. They fought in battles in Dieppe, Juno Beach, Italy, Normandy, Belgium, Holland. So they were all over Europe and all over the world. Canadians and Australians, I read, were quickly feared by our foes because, unlike the British military that was very regimented, Canadians and Australians not so much. And so they were unpredictable, and that made them very difficult to fight against.
Right,
so,
very dangerous, sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, Canadians were considered fearsome lumberjacks, voyagers, and cowboys, but in reality they were laborers, white-collar workers, and many farmers. The last 100 days of the war, Canada's success in battles like Vimy Ridge, France, Passchendaele, Belgium, had earned its army the reputation of being the best attacking Allied troops on the Western Front.
Correct.
Vimy Ridge, for the first time, all 4 Canadian divisions attacked together and overwhelmed the Germans. A heavy cost was paid. Nearly 4,000 were killed, 7,000 were wounded. Brigadier General A.E. Ross declared, in those few moments, I witnessed the birth of a nation. So Canada really established itself as a country and a power because of their fighting forces in Europe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I got goosebumps listening to that.
Right.
But I did know that they were well respected around the world, the Canadian Army, back in the day of those
Right.
battles, for sure. Can you talk a little bit about the people who have served a country and who continue to serve?
Sure. So just a few facts as we enter this time of thanking them for their service. 2.3 million Canadians have served in our military. 118,000 have made the ultimate sacrifice. To those families, we give our gratitude. Tens of thousands of women have and continue to serve in our military. It is now becoming even more clear. They served under difficult conditions, and this needs to be recognized. To those women, we thank you for your service. To the Indigenous community, in World War I, 4,000 Indigenous people volunteered to fight for this country. We know the number's likely much higher than that, but those are the numbers we do know for sure. On a per capita basis, our First Nations were probably the most represented group in our military when you consider that. So yeah, so I mean, all walks of life have served this country and continue to serve for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hugely important.
I just want to add,
Sure.
Yeah, because when I was looking when I talk about First Nations, I think it's important to recognize that these people, volunteered and served this country, and not under the best conditions, right? I mean, when I was looking this up, a fellow by the name of Francis Pega-Magabo, an Ojibwe soldier, was one of the most decorated Canadian soldiers in our military. And upon returning to Canada after the war, he returned to being a ward of the state. So,
wow.
So, I mean, it's incredible that these people fought on behalf of this country.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for that information. We really appreciate it. And we know that the Legion has a very big project ahead of them. We have Remembrance Day coming up.
Right.
So what is that going to look like this year?
So as in other years, it's very similar. Last year was the first year that we had everything in the community hall, so there was nothing out on the street out in front of the Legion. So we're doing the same thing this year. It's
Okay.
warmer, obviously, and
Yep.
we can know what the conditions will be like. So yeah, on November 11th, it'll start at 10:40 at the community hall. Following the service, there'll be cookies and coffee. Everybody's invited to stay. And following that, people are welcome to come to the Legion for refreshments if they
Right.
wish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So November 11th at, you said
10:40.
10:40.
Yeah,
It starts
service
at the
starts-
hall here.
Correct. Yeah.
Good, good. And
Yeah.
our populations are getting older, and standing outside in that cold is not good for anybody's health.
Yeah, even
so-
me.
Yeah, even our
I don't like
age.
it either. Yeah.
Even our age people as well get a chill to the bone, and
Right.
none of us need to be sick. And now with silly
And-
COVID going around.
And on top of all of that, I mean, we've had those weird instances when we've been out on the street and a truck comes through town and they don't realize what's going on and they drive right through the center of it.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
doing everything in the hall is just as a better fit for sure.
Yes,
100%,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. Appreciate
Okay.
you coming in and sharing that with us, that event. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
I don't think so. I think just come out to the service. That would be great. Know that the Legion is built and formed and survives with its members. So if you're already a member, thank you. And if you're not, please join and become a member. That would be
Right,
awesome.
you don't have to be in service to be a member anymore at
Absolutely
the
not.
Legion, because those numbers are getting older and passing away, so you just have to come out and join
That's right.
the Legion.
And of course, we're always looking for volunteers. So become
Always.
a member, volunteer, help us out. That
Yeah.
would be great. I mean, on that note, I also want to thank our staff at the Legion, Missy and the crew that take care of you all every week, particularly at Meat Draw and so
Yeah.
on. All the volunteers that we do have that run Meat Draw and everything else.
And run Chase the Ace.
And Chase the Ace and all of
Exactly.
those things. So, I mean, these are the people that keep that Legion open and keep the doors open. And yeah, as time is going, it seems like those numbers dwindle a little. So we're always looking for more people to help
Yeah.
out for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Great, let's put
Okay.
that out there. People come and join the Legion.
Yes,
It's a
please.
whole lot of fun, especially on Friday nights, but they have other things going on at the Legion too.
Absolutely.
You know,
yes.
so you
yeah.
come on in, become a member, and you'll find out more about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mark, for
Okay.
coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us here at Spotlight in Souris. Have a great rest of your day.